have it turn out like this. I knew this was a bad idea from the start. Why did we even...
Natsuki, now is not the time. Now I've got them all scared. Great. I just had to punch the desk, didn't I? Could have found a better desk bang noise than that, couldn't I? I take a deep breath as I turn to face Natsuki. It wasn't the idea that was the problem, Natsuki. It was the people that were the problem. Even I honestly can't believe how awful they were. They were so disrespectful to all of us.
They were all acting sensible when I started.
Monica, they were more enticed by your looks and less by your words. Trust me, I was watching them. Monica stares at me for a second before pinching the bridge of her nose in frustration.
I feel awful for hearing too. You're telling me? All those jackasses whistling at her freaking perverts. It wasn't just them. Those girls, they were starting to get under my skin. Total bitches, I know. And Sayori had it the worst.
Yeah. I feel like I was partly to blame.
No, don't say that. She's right. You had every damn right to yell at them.
She worked hard on that poem, and this is how her efforts pay off? I swear to God, I was ready to deck some of those assholes. I clench my fist tightly in frustration. Yuri tries to speak up, but her voice is shrill.
That wouldn't have helped. Too much anger.
Yeah, I know that. I take some more deep breaths. Eventually I'm fully calmed down. I'm so sorry you had to go through that, Sayori. You didn't deserve any of that. Is there any way we could make it up to you? Silence. Sayori? I turn around only to be met with an empty desk and chair. Wait, where's Sayori? Everyone else just now seems to notice her absence.
Wasn't she just here with us? Maybe she went to the bathroom or something. Did she run off somewhere?
Wait. No. No. We have to find her!
What do you...
It looks like she's catching on.
Oh, crap, you're right. Well, guys, what's going on? You're freaking me out.
Just trust us, okay? Monica and I run out of the room with the other two following close behind. We looked up and down the hallway, but to no avail.
Let's split up. Yuri, Natsuki, cover the lower floors and the outside courtyard. Meanwhile, we will search this floor, the bathrooms, and the roof. Guys, she probably just went home, right? Like, totally normal?
Natsuki, just...
We just want to make sure. We have reasons to believe she might be in trouble.
Nodding, Natsuki and Yuri run down the hallway. The two of us waste no time and start running together down the opposite way. We checked various classrooms only to find them empty. We then arrived at the bathrooms. Monica quickly ducks into the ladies while I wait for her. Man, this isn't good. Where is she? Monica quickly comes back out, looking even more worried.
Not in here either.
Guess that only leaves one place left. We both dash back down the hall and through the door to the school stairs, gunning for the roof. I have a horrible feeling in the pit of my stomach. Sayori was already in a bad spot mentally. There's no way the mocking from earlier didn't hit her deep. I can't stop thinking about what she told me. Fuck, Sayori.
Sometimes I want to die.
That nightmare, it's flooding my mind again. God, please let me be wrong. Please just let me be wrong. She couldn't. Not just because some bastards laughed at her. Please don't let her be on the other side. The sunlight is blinding for a second, but the moment I'm able to look, I catch Monica clasping her hands over her mouth in terror. Looking over to where her gaze was... God damn it, no! For on the other end of the rooftop doors, Sayori was standing on the ledge of the roof, peering down at the school grounds. Just behind her were her slippers, with her poem folded and tucked under them. The paper the poem was written on was flipped to the backside, but I don't have time to see what it says. Monica was motionless, unable to say anything.
Well, I guess it's time. Now everyone can be happy. Don't worry, guys, I won't be a problem anymore.
She's bending her knees. Shit!
Here, wait.
Sayori!
Huh?
She stutters from her launching position and wobbles as she loses her balance. Luckily, my arm managed to grab hers before she could fall, though I nearly bumped my head into the metal bar separating us.
You weren't supposed to find me.
Sayori, what the hell were you thinking? Are you insane? My yelling radiates around the schoolyard due to how high we were. Soon some students were looking up to the scene above them. Everyone looked in shock, a couple of them pulling out their phones to record us.
I was hoping to disappear without you guys noticing. I don't belong here anymore. You can let go now. Let me go so I can finally be at peace. Please, let's pull fast.
My hand only tightens its grip around her arm. Then I started to pull backwards to get her away from the ledge. But then she starts trying to resist.
What are you doing? Stop!
Sayori, you know damn well I am not letting you do this. I'm not letting you fall. I won't let you go.
Why? What part of this being what's best for us don't you get?
As much as she tries to tear herself from my grip, I won't budge.
Let me go. It hurts so much. I can't keep putting up with this. This would be so much better if you could just let me go.
Sayori, please don't say that.
But it's true. Didn't you hear them all laughing at me? Calling me childish. You all worked so hard for today and I messed everything up for you. All because I had to be a child and pick such a stupid day for a poem. If I hadn't done that, maybe they wouldn't have laughed. Maybe you would have screamed at those guys. Then the club would have had a future. No, it won't. And it's all my fault. The club is better off without me. You are better off without me. You know that too. Things were so much better before you joined. So much better. I mean, you even called me insane. But maybe you're right. I can't do anything right. I'm pathetic. I'm so sorry for everything. I'm sorry I asked you to join the club. I'm sorry I was weak and let you see behind my mask. I'm sorry I've been nothing but baggage to you all this time. I wish I could go back in time before any of this happened. I wish I was anywhere else but here. And I wish you'd let me go already!
She's now having a full-on breakdown, shouting at me while tugging furiously at her arm to break free. It's getting to the point where I have to center my stance to keep her from pulling herself too far back in this cruel game of tug-of-war. Sayori, please.
If I wasn't here, then you guys wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me! You could have done so many great things by now, but no! You just had to keep me involved! Can't you see I'm nothing but a liability to you? Let me go, Allie!
At this point, she started hitting my arm hard to weaken my grip. Ah! Sayori, stop!
I'll stop when you let me go!
She's really starting to wear my arms down. I don't know how much longer I can hang on. Hey, I can use a hand here! The sound of my cry for help broke Monica out of her shock, and she runs over to us. She grabbed onto me, pulling my blazer top. On 3!
Monica, don't listen to him! Yeah, on 3.
1.
2. No, stop! Don't, please!
3! With our combined strength, we pulled Sayori back onto the roof away from the ledge. Before Sayori can get up to try and run back to the ledge, I hold her in a vice-like grip. She tries to break free from my hold with no luck. She squirms, hammers into my chest, kicks my legs, and even bites into my arms. But I won't break. Eventually, Sayori's resistance drains away, and she's reduced to slumping onto me as she gets a few more weak punches in. Monica gets closer to Sayori once it seems she's fully exhausted.
Sayori, that's enough. We don't want you to go through with this. Remember what I said when you poured out your feelings that day. You have so much value. You have friends here that will be with you no matter what. There are many people who will never forget you, and the club would never be the same again if we were to lose you. Natsuki, Yuri, Leora, and especially the two of us. You've made such a profound impact on all our lives. We couldn't bear to lose you, especially not like this. Even though the festival didn't go our way, with you gone, the amount of new people would have filled the void you would leave.
Sayori speaks in a choked voice, falling victim to the overwhelming sadness clutching at her throat and chest.
I'm so worthless. I'm worthless, and everyone will be better off without me.
She suppresses a sob as tears fall down her cheeks.
It's like I said, Monica. I'm an inconvenience to everyone. I'm not good at anything, and it just feels like everyone just has to put up with me, and I hate it. I hate it. I don't want to have these thoughts. I want them to go away. And now I'm making you put up with me, and there's probably a ton of people watching down there, and I just want to die. Please, just let me die.
No more words were said between us as I held on to Sayori as she screamed and cried to the high heavens above. I couldn't help but let a few drops fall myself. To think my childhood friend was pushed to the brink because of what happened today. No, not just that. Years of feeling like this. I've known her for so long, yet clearly I haven't been doing enough to help her heal, and she got used to it. No wonder she said things were better before. She probably felt less like a burden when I wasn't around. When I wasn't doing enough, and now it only hurts her more if I try. I held on to Sayori tightly. I never wanted to let her go. I was afraid that if I did, I'd never see her again. She couldn't stop crying. My arms were soaked with her broken tears. We all had our spirits raised for the festival to be successful. Now it feels like we were all blinded by false hope and naivety. The festival was supposed to be a memorable experience where we would fondly remember for what we did. But now only one thing will run through my head when I remember this grisly day. The club almost lost a very dear member. Monica almost lost her assistant. I almost lost my best friend. The friend I grew up with. My closest and dearest friend. The friend I could trust with anything. My friend that I spent so many sunshine-filled days with, playing around and enjoying life with. My friend, a bundle of sunshine that could never rise above the water. My friend who I loved. But my friend was never real, was she? Afterwards, the entire school got wind of what had happened. From what I remember, all they really knew was that I tried to save a student from jumping off the roof. The school had rung the hospital and Sayori was taken away that day. She was still in hysterics, but I don't think she resisted the doctors and nurses nearly as much as she did me. From there, the Literature Club decided to pack it in and call it a day. We all departed from the school wordlessly, not even saying goodbye to each other. Everyone was in a daze, especially Yuri and Natsuki. Their eagerness from this morning had vanished along with Sayori as she was driven to the hospital. As for me, I walked home alone, a defeated man. I went straight to bed that day and didn't leave the room once. Mayura checked in occasionally, but she gave me the space to recover. Soon the day of the festival had come to an end, and I never want to look back on it ever again. Never, 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 never.
Everything still feels so unreal. I wonder if Sayori feels that way too. It's only been a day since the festival, but it's almost like time itself has stopped. I want her to get better, whatever it takes. I walk over to the reception desk, putting the torrent of thoughts rushing through my head on mute.
Hello, may I help you?
Oh, yes, I'm here to visit Sayori.
Last name?
Sato.
And you are?
Monica Fukumoto.
Are you family?
No, just a close friend of hers.
I see. Take a seat and I'll have a nurse come to get you soon.
All right, thank you. I bow and take my seat. As soon as I do, the whirlwind of questions returns with full force. How long will she be, or have to be here? Where are Sayori's parents? Do I know what's happening? Maybe Holly would know. I should ask him about it later. After a few minutes, a nurse comes over to me.
You're here to see Sayori Sato, correct?
Yes.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
No problem at all. I know you're all busy with other patients.
Just a normal day at work for me. Now if you could just follow me over here.
I grab my stuff and follow her down the hall. I always forget how big hospitals are. So many people here for so many different reasons. Someone might be celebrating a new life in one room, while others down the hall could be saying their final goodbyes. And then there's Sayori.
Normally, we'd let you go back and see her yourself, but Sayori has been a different case.
Oh, why's that?
I shouldn't be telling anyone other than family members about this. And then again, I haven't seen any family come to visit her, so maybe it'd be clear to hear it. How should I word this? She's been isolating herself. She doesn't let any of us go in the room longer than 5 minutes, and she barely eats. The only reason we're even able to stay there for 5 minutes is because we tell her it's mandatory. Given the circumstances, we're supposed to be checking in for twice as long, but there's only so much we can do for her in this state.
She's doing that bad?
I'm afraid so. Maybe seeing a familiar face will help, though.
I hope so.
Here we are. I'll give you two some time, but please call me or anyone working here if something happens. Someone will still come to check on her in about 10 minutes or so.
All right, thank you for everything. The nurse nods and walks away as I turn to the door. Oh dear, what do I say to her? Should I let her know I'm aware of what the nurse said? No, that might make her feel worse. I'll just act oblivious for now. I knock on the door. Nothing happens, so I knock a little harder. I asked to be left alone. Sayori, it's me. Monica. May I come in? I guess. I slowly open the door and step inside.